Hello, good morning, and welcome to This Date in History, also known as TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things that we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the smart device application, Today in History. What happened today in history?
Historical calendar.
And onthisdate.com.
For links to those sources, the music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar in the description below. Anyway, I am A.O. Xander, and we have two people today. Introduce yourself, please.
The Slurpinator, I think I am.
Yep.
Or, a.k.a. Muffin Man, a.k.a. the Kaiba Goshi.
And?
Smoking Thunderclap.
Yep. The Smoking Thunderclap. Not just any Smoking Thunderclap, the. Today is Saturn's Day, also known as Saturday, July 16, 2022. Jumping on up into the actual articles of this day. Who wants to start us off? Remember, we're doing the 3x3.
I can start off.
Alright.
We're just doing the black ones, right? The black
just
columns.
the highlighted. And oh, hey, look, one of your former nicknames, Richard Pound.
Yep, Rich, good old Richard. Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyways, Anyways, in 1377, we got Richard II, age 10, crowned King of England, and Westminster Abbey succeeded his grandfather, Edward III.
So, the guy in the middle, his dad, didn't even get to be king. It just went from grandfather to grandson. That sucks.
Yeah, that's kind of shit.
Yeah. Speaking of fathers, mine just joined us.
Meat Cleaver, how you guys doing?
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's another infamous one here. In 1429, we got Joan of Arc, and the French army entered the city of... here comes the muffin now. Reims.
Yeah. Rhymes, I think.
Rhymes.
Yes,
he was. Joan of Arc was a good hero, but a terrible marshmallow.
Oh, God. That's awful.
I got a slow burn on that one. Okay.
The last time I'm going to do for a while is 1465. We got the Battle of Monterrey. Between Louis the Sixth, I think, right? If I'm correct. 11th. And the League of the Republic, or the Public
Hold up.
Wheel.
Are you sure y'all reading the right one?
1465, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I see something different on thisday.com.
Oh,
never mind. Hold up. There you go. I got it.
All right.
okay. Yeah, it said Public Wheel, I think. Will?
Public Wheel. What is the Public League of the Public Wheel? Let me check that up actually real quick.
The wheel. It is the wheel.
League of the Public Wheel was an alliance of feudal nobles organized in 1465 in defiance of the centralized authority of King Louis XI of France. Okay.
So
Now
is
it
that
is
right?
my
That's,
turn.
royalty battling royalty. Is that what that was?
Yes, that was a bunch of subservient, royal people. Feudal nobles, barons and deans and things like that.
The less elite. Fighting the elite.
Yes.
Okay.
Which we probably should have another round of that in today's world. So, hey, they pit us poor people against each other. It's time that we pit them against themselves. Turn the tables.
Try to fair trade.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, now 1519, public debate between Martin Luther and theologian Johann Eck at Plassyburg Castle in Linköping, during which Luther denies the divine right of the Pope.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Isn't it Martin Luther King Jr.? It's not that guy. It's
No,
a different
no.
Martin Luther.
Absolutely not.
A different Martin Luther, all right?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
This was a white guy, and I think in Italy. So,
And this is back in 1519, so this is way different.
Martin Luther King Jr. was like 1950s, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Way different.
but yeah.
Oh,
I just
also,
want to clarify.
yeah, clarify. It is clarified. Also, 1661, the first banknotes in Europe are issued by the Bank of Stockholm.
Interesting.
Yes,
Dang.
that's completely interesting, especially the picture you see.
Yeah.
That's how it looks.
Yeah, that was because those were IOUs, and that's what banknotes still are today. Pull out your dollar, pull out your pound, your euro, your Canadian dollar, your peso, anything paper. Everything you have is a promissory note based off the value that it's supposed to be of. So you don't actually own something. You own, the promise of something. That's essentially what makes the difference between a monopoly dollar and a real dollar is what society puts value in.
Okay, yep. And also, 1755, John Adams graduates from Harvard.
Congratulations, Mr. Adams.
Yes. You should see what he did to you in How High.
And what?
In the movie called How High, they dig him up just to smoke him.
Oh, that's horrible.
It was funny.
Meat Cleaver wanted to know when Harvard was established. It was September 8th, 1636 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Yeah. It's been around for a while. Keep in mind, a lot of things have been around since before this country, like our army.
Yeah.
No, the U.S. Army is older than the United States itself because it was formed out of the colonial army before we were a country.
But it wasn't the U.S. Army then.
Correct.
It was still the same
So
stuff.
like the
It
Navy,
evolved into that.
also
Yeah, the Navy. Yeah.
the Marines.
Not sure about the Marines. I think the Marines came out of World War II.
I think they were branched off the Navy, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Something came out of World War II.
Marines had to be here before World War II.
Yeah, the Marines were here. I was wrong. I think it was the Army Rangers. The Army Rangers.
Yeah, the Rangers.
Yeah, it came out of World
I
War II.
think the Green Berets too.
Yes.
That could be special forces.
No, special forces. Like the UK were doing a lot of that. That's where OSS came out of, and all that stuff.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Which later became the CIA.
No, we had the CIA. OSS is what was OSS? Wasn't OSS British? Like, isn't it still going on? Anyway, what is OSS?
This is a kind of interesting one right here.
OSS. Operation Support System. Okay, well, this is something else. Okay, well.
Yeah, it was the Office of Strategic Service. Was the intelligence agency of the United States during World War II.
Okay.
Which later became the CIA.
Okay, you're right. Then I just had mislabeled because I know that the UK was heavy into that too. Like they probably did more than us initially.
No, they got MI6.
That's
and
what I'm
MI5.
thinking about. MI6. That's true. Yeah. These organizations and their letters and numbers, like it's crazy. Anyway, you have one more, right?
Yes. In 1769, Father Giampiero Sierra founds Mission San Diego, the first mission in California. Mission failed.
Oh yeah, I know somebody down in that generalized area.
Yep.
Pretty cool. Moving on up into 1782, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's opera Die Entführung aus dem Serail premiered in Vienna with Mozart conducting. You laugh now, but you try.
No.
Mr. Giggles. 1789, French King Louis XVI reinstated Joachim Necker as finance minister following riots at his dismissal. Good.
Wow.
And no wonder why they called him Necker. Look at that neck. Actually, what? Didn't we report on that on Monday or something? Like you were around, I think, because I made that comment last time, and I'm not sure if you were here or not. So, anyway, and then in 1801, Pope Pius the Seventh and the first consul Napoleon signed Concord. Interesting. Bless you. Are you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm here. I just sneezed. Ugh. I'm good.
If some
Okay.
snot demons you need to exercise.
Alright. Alright, back to my turn again. So the first one here is in 1819. We got Fabian Gottlieb von, whatever that name is. Holy shit.
You gotta say it.
Bellingshausen.
There you go.
Set sail to explore Antarctica for Tsar Alexander the First. Tassar?
It's pronounced Tsar.
So say Tsar.
Oh, Tsar?
Yeah.
What? That?
Yeah, well, Tsar is actually, it was, I don't remember which Russian, emperor or whatever invented Tsar, but they're modeling it after Caesar, or the leader of ancient
Is that where
Rome.
it comes from?
Yes.
Sounds like
Yeah,
Ivan the Terrible started that shit.
that makes sense.
That's why I sit in. I may learn something today.
Copyright.
Exactly. See, that's the whole point of this show, to learn, because I learn a lot of stuff too,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
You got two more.
as I said yesterday with Sohan, like, with all the golf stuff, like the PGA and everything, it's hosted at CC or GC. What is those? What are those? Country club and golf club.
Yeah.
I learned something yesterday. Sohan learned something. And hopefully we're teaching whoever's watching this something. That's the whole point.
In 1862, we got David Farragut, is the first rear admiral in the U.S. Navy.
Interesting.
Huh. Interesting.
What is a rear admiral? Please don't.
He kicks butt.
I was just wondering if you just is he stationed on the poop deck? The Rear Admiral is a senior naval flag officer rank equivalent to a major general and air vice marshal, and above that of a commodore and captain, but below that of a vice admiral. It is regarded as a 2-star admiral rank. It is often regarded as a 2-star rank with a NATO code of OF7. Alright. So whatever that means.
I'm not gonna remember that.
And
I'm posting a link.
1897, we got the South African Committee investigating the Jameson raid releases its report, finding that it was conducted almost implicitly through the support and encouragement of Cecil Rhodes and the mining house in Transvaal.
What does implicitity mean? In a way that is not directly expressed or tactically, without qualification, absolutely.
Yeah.
So basically, they lied. So, interesting. Oh, look at that guy's hat. I want that hat. It's a cool looking hat.
Yes.
I think this is my last one. I'm not sure. I kind of lost count. But I'll just do this one, and whoever can take the next one here. But in 1921, we got encouraged by the British King Constantine of Greece launches a drive to take Asia Minor from nationalists under Mustafa Kemal Ataturk.
Yeah, Ataturk.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yes, it is. Also, 1938 PGA Championship Men's Golf Shawnee Country Club. 1934 champion Paul Runyon dominates the heavily favored Sam Snead, 8-7, largest victory margin ever in the event's match play format.
Dang.
Yes. In 1940, Adolf Hitler orders preparations for the invasion of Britain, Operation Sea Lion.
Yep, and that led to the Battle of Britain. Are you gonna say something?
Yes.
No.
Yep.
1941, Joe DiMaggio goes 3 for 4, hitting his 56th straight game.
Cool.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, also 1945, the test detonation of the atomic bomb Trinity site, Alamogordo, New Mexico, as part of the U.S. Manhattan Project.
So the first test detonation of an atomic bomb on this date, 1945.
Wow.
Wow.
We are now, as of that moment, in the atomic age.
Look at that! Look at them people, the Cauldron Girls, monitoring the mass spectrometer during the Manhattan Project. Gladys Owens in the foreground.
Yeah. My mom actually worked on computers like that. Like she was, a punch card operator at one point.
Yeah.
So,
that's
yeah.
right.
She witnessed the whole thing, all the way up till 2015.
But some of our
Hey, you
games
see these-
now are more complex than that entire room.
Yeah, I know.
But hey, some feminists say women don't do important jobs. Look at these women.
Yeah, no. They did just as important jobs, like just because they're not getting the glory does not mean they're not, significant. Like,
Looks like this picture is showing that they're getting glory.
yeah. Moving on up into 1948, Major League Baseball manager merry-go-round, Philadelphia Phillies, Ben Chapman out / Eddie Sawyer in, New York Giants, Mel Ott out, Leo Dorshore in, and then Brooklyn Dodgers, Dorshore out, Bert Shawton in. So, wow, they did the truffle shuffle with that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
1951, the novel Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Stallinger was published by Little Brown and Company, and that's a really good book. So,
Lil John Lennon.
Little John Lennon.
Kill John.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I remember that.
Kill John Lennon.
John Lennon is dead, Butters.
I did not. Kill Reagan. Kill Reagan.
Reagan is dead too. Poor Butters. Can never catch a break. And then in 1957, U.S. Marine Major John Glenn set transcontinental speed record at 3 hours, 28 minutes, and 8 seconds.
Didn't know John Lennon was a Marine.
Yeah, well, he was a Marine Major. Maybe he was a pilot. Do the Marines have pilots?
Yeah, of course they do.
I thought that was just like, like the Air Force, the Army has pilots, the Navy has pilots. But I thought the Marines were just ground troops only.
No, they have pilots.
Alright, well, there we go. Now I learned something, see? But yeah, I think he broke that speed record because it's showing him getting into a capsule here, but I'm not sure. Well, he's the first U.S. Citizen to orbit the Earth. So, anyway, I think that was my three. Mr. Muffin is muted, so I'm not sure if he went AFK.
I'll do it.
Okay.
1961, 48th Tour de France, Jacques Antiquity of France scores his second Tour General Classification category title.
Nice.
I don't know how they endure those things.
Yeah.
Going cross country on those bikes through the mountains.
Yeah, ask Lance Armstrong.
Yeah.
Drugs.
He literally gave his left nut, for it. So
Yeah.
now, speaking of all that, I saw a funny meme, and from now on, how every now and then they have those devastating crashes in all those bike races. Everybody goes down.
Yeah.
Now we can say thanks, Joe Biden, because that time he fell over.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So that now we know who's the cause of it all.
1967 LPGA Championship Women's Golf, Pleasant Valley Country Club. Kathy Wentworth wins by one stroke from Shirley Englehorn.
Dang, that when it down to one stroke, that's when you're on the wire, and that's really nerve-wracking.
Yes. Yes. Also, 1969, Apollo 11 launches carrying first men to land on the moon. Guessing
Yep.
Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin.
Yep. And then that third guy nobody remembers.
Yeah.
Poor third guy.
Poor third guy. He was the third guy on the moon. He's like, we don't give a fuck.
Well, he wasn't actually on the moon. He stayed in the thing.
got out.
Yeah.
But still, he was there. He
Of course,
landed.
It's part of the whole,
Yeah.
whole deal.
He's on the moon. They're branded their harpoons.
And we sing a wailing tune. 1969, Minnesota Twins Rod Carew. Oh, welcome back, Muffin. You want to take this?
You said 1969 there.
Yes.
In 1969, we got Minnesota Twins. Rod Carew steals home for his career best 7th time of the season against Chicago.
Chicago.
Hey, why did the baseball player get arrested?
Oh God!
For stealing too many bases.
Yes. For stealing too many bases.
I got a bad baseball joke, but anyways, I'll save that for later.
No, you're up to bat. Come on, say it.
No, boo.
You know why orphanage kids can't play baseball?
Oh God, because they have no home.
Because they can't go home.
Boo.
You gave that joke a pitch anyway.
Oh God.
Okay.
Anyways, in 1971, we got Franco appoints Prime John Carlos as deputy in Spain.
So Franco was still ruling, it looks like. He started the fascist government after the Civil War in 1939, just before the start of World War II. Literally months before the start, that their war ended, and that's why they remained neutral. But, as I've said before, he and Benito Mussolini and Hitler, they formed kind of like a trifecta of, support and stuff, unofficially, at least, when Spain's involvement was in question. Yeah. You have one more here, sir.
Anyways, in 1972, we got Smokey Robinson and the Miracles' final live performance.
Huh.
Last one, huh?
Yep. R&B, rhythm and blues, and soul singer-songwriter Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
1975, Major League Baseball owners re-elect Commissioner Bowie Kuhn to a 7-year term. All right.
Bowie Kuhn.
1979, Premier/Prez al-Bakr of Iraq was succeeded by Saddam Hussein. Ooh.
Sounds like he got killed.
Ha. Yeah, maybe.
Found him in a hole.
They did? Oh, Saddam Hussein at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, coward. And then in 1980, Ronald Reagan, the actor, was nominated for U.S. president by Republicans in Detroit. Oh, gee. Thank you, Detroit.
Hey, it could be worse. It could have been a Democrat.
That's true.
Hey, he was the speaker at my high school graduation.
Yeah, tell a story, actually.
No, nothing to tell. That's it.
But, how your reaction was and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And, what he was at the time,
Well, someone was there as a buzz who was going to be the keynote speaker. Someone tells me Ronald Reagan. I go, Ronald Reagan, the actor? Because he wasn't in politics. Little did we know he's laying the groundwork to become governor of California.
Yeah. My dad has all sorts of stories. He's actually
Ronald Reagan, the actor?
Yeah. No, he's actually seen the Beach Boys for free. He has so many stories. I have got to restart Garage Time with him. So.
Yeah. Also, 1982, George P. Shultz is sworn as the 60th U.S. Secretary of State.
Cool.
Yes. And 1987, John Martingale hits his 4th Grand Slam of the season and ties all record of homers in 6 straight games on the way to tie Major League record of 8.
By the way, just for future knowledge, AL is American League, and then there's what's the other one? National League, NL or
NL, yeah.
NL, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
American League and National League.
Yep.
1988, Carl Lewis runs a win-assisted 100 in 9.78 seconds. That man got help by the win.
Yeah.
Cheater.
He literally ran like the wind. Too bad his name's not Bullseye.
That's your turn. Whoever.
Whose turn?
Okay. It's my turn.
Okay.
Anyways, in 1989, U.S. Open Women's Golf, Indian Wood GNCC. I don't know what that means, but anyways.
Golf and Country Club.
Golf and Country Club. Okay, anyways, is Bestie Keene wins the first of her 2 consecutive titles. 4 strokes ahead of runner-up Nancy Lopez.
I don't know why, but I love her hair. Like, it's like a straight fro, you know?
Now, what I want to know is why country clubs are generally in the city. Just because they're around the golf course. They're still in the city.
Well, they want to give the illusion that they're out in the country, you know? Like, remember that comedian? If you're unsure, get a town and country.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Anyways, in 1990, the ANC sends a report on police violence to President F.W.D. Clerk and demanded an end to the shocking inhumanity of police action rural areas of South Africa.
That was during apartheid, right? 1990?
Yes. Yes.
Because Nelson Mandela got out in 91, or he became president in 91 or 94 or something. Like, I can check this out. We have the technology. When was apartheid? Came to an end in the early 1990s in a series of steps that led to the formation of a democratic government in 1994. So 1990, apartheid was still, a thing.
And that sounds like the first uprising against apartheid. 1990s.
Yeah. Well, they're demanding an end to the shocking inhumanity.
Yeah.
So that tells me that there's probably a lot of racially things the cops are doing. So
yeah,
they're yelling. Yeah, this guy's yelling. Beat them in secret.
Beat them in secret.
I'll probably do this last one. I have to get out for a little bit, but
all right.
Anyways, in 1994, we got 3 tenors. Placido Domingo. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Jose Carreras and Luciano Pavarotti. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but anyways, performed in Los Angeles, California.
Pavarotti, I remember him from something. I don't remember what. There was something stupid. Oh, that's right. In Futurama, Bender had how they have the heads in jars. Bender had Pavarotti's head in a jar. He had Lucy Lou's head. He's just like, oh, see you later, Pavarotti. He's just like, oh, it was weird.
You remember him through a cartoon?
Yeah. All right. Moving on up into 1995, during the Senior Players Championship Men's Golf at TPC of Michigan, J.C. Snead won his lone career major title as he birdied the first playoff hole against Jack Nicklaus.
That's a clutch shot.
Yeah. 1999, John F. Kennedy Jr., his wife Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, and sister-in-law Lauren Bessette were killed in a plane crash off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. The Piper's Saratoga aircraft was piloted by Kennedy. So, dang, that sucks. And then breaking up into the year 2000, Senior Players Championship Men's Golf, TPC of Michigan, Raymond Floyd won his 4th and final Champions Tour major by 1 stroke from Larry Nelson and Dana Quigley. What is TPC?
Toilet paper.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Tour Pro Championship?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sohan.
Yep. 2001, Jurassic Park 3 starring Sam Neill and William H. Macy premieres in the U.S. I went to go see that in the movie theaters.
Yeah, I remember that too. That's when they brought out the Spinosaurus.
Yes.
And then the Spinosaurus killed the T-Rex, and then that's what made everything the rest of the movie unbelievable. It's just like, no, come on, T-Rex is going to destroy the Spino.
Well, T-Rex was getting destroyed by the Indominus Rex, too.
True. Yeah.
In 2003, the 11th ESP Awards, Lance Armstrong and Serena Williams wins. Look at that. They used a different picture this time.
No, we saw Vanessa last time. This is what I was saying. Serena, was different.
Yeah, look at that. It's the monster.
Look what they did for
Also-
Lance Armstrong. Cyclist and drug cheat. Wow, really? Like,
Yeah.
Holy cow.
wow.
2004, Martha Stewart is sentenced to 5 months in prison, plus 5 months home confinement, which is called house arrest,
Yeah.
for lying to federal investigators.
Yeah, that was, she had
Yeah.
involvement in the Enron thing, right?
It was thought-
inside
yeah.
information she was
Yeah.
convicted of.
Yeah.
I'll give her credit. And I'm not a big Stewart fan, but she stepped
The
up
thing
and
is,
took her punishment. She
she-
didn't try to.
She got in trouble for the same thing people do every fucking day. Only difference is she was a girl.
Well, I'm not sure if that's the primary reason. I hope not, but
Yeah.
But you're
like-
right. People do it every day.
but the prison she was
Let's
sentenced
say
to,
Nancy Pelosi.
yeah, Hillary Clinton. You know, he was selling our what was it, uranium or plutonium to Russia?
Yeah.
Uranium.
Uranium. Yeah. Yeah, but no, Martha Stewart, like, you know, her prison was like cushier than most 5-star hotels. You know, she
Yeah,
served
that's
no
just-
time. She was in paradise.
Hardly.
Yeah, because pretty much it was a white collar crime.
Yeah.
She didn't do what they call hard time.
No.
Although she was incarcerated, so I guess that's hard time.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's still your turn, right?
Yeah. 2005, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, the 6th book in the series by J.K. Rowling, is published worldwide, 9 million copies, selling in 24 hours.
Dang.
Yes. And during 2005, they had the infamous, when people will run out of public and yell, Snape killed Dumbledore.
Oh no! Oh god! That's
Yep.
the same thing as going out. Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. Like what?
Yeah, that was like that in the 80s.
Yeah.
In the, or so,
God.
yeah, that's pretty much what they were doing. They
You
were
know,
running out, yelling at the top of their lungs.
You know, there should be a law that provides a punishable, you know, like repercussion for people who spoil things. Like, I don't care about spoilers, but at the same time, I can empathize, and you let people learn in their own accord. You know, now if it's 20 years after the fact, and whatever, but you know, don't run out of the movie theater yelling "Snape kills Dumbledore." That's horrifying. You know, like.
No, that was the book, not the movie.
Oh yeah, well. Yeah.
Well, I believe if someone spoils something, the punishment should be anyone who heard it should line up and kick that fucker in the nuts.
I think one firm whack with a bamboo stick would be sufficient, you know, per person.
Well, everybody gets a whack whack them in the nuts with
Not the
whoever
nuts.
heard it.
Say, lie them up like you said against the wall. Let's egg them.
Yeah, that too. Tar and feather. We can bring that back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, hey, when was the last time we gave a good tar and feathering to somebody? We should bring that back, you know? Moving on
Now
up
it's your
into
turn.
2012, The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale and Anne Hathaway, premiered in New York. I'm
Yeah, it's
Bane.
okay.
Yep. 2014, Bashar al-Assad was sworn in for a third term as president of Syria. And in 2016, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump announced Indiana Governor Mike Pence as his vice presidential running mate. Interesting. Yeah, that guy.
Good. You got him as U.S. president, businessman, and TV personality. They acknowledge that he's the president.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they kind of
You
have
know
to,
that-
at least for now. So,
You know they had to do that with a grain of salt.
yeah.
Yeah, some more for you.
I think that was my 3.
Okay, let's go. 2017 Senior Players Championship Men's Golf, Cave Valleys Golf Club. Scott McCarron wins his lone career major title by 1 stroke from Brandt Job and Germany's Bernhard Langer. Wow. And Wimbledon men's tennis, 2017 Wimbledon men's tennis, Roger Federer beats Marin Cilic 6-3, 6-1, 6-4, for a record 8th Wimbledon men's title. And 2018 musical film sequel Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again premieres at Hammersmith Apollo London. Worldwide box office receipt total over $400 million.
Mamma Mia, here we go again. My, da 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 da. Why do I know this? I don't know. Too many commercials.
That movie would have been older than that.
Yeah, well, the original, this was a sequel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, musical film sequel. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Yeah. Also in 2018, U.S. President Donald Trump appeared to accept the word of Russian President Vladimir Putin over U.S. intelligence services about Russian meddling in the 2016 U.S. election in an interview after the two leaders' Helsinki summits. Wow.
Yeah.
Like look at that. Smiling guy, and then his face is physically longer. What the hell? Like, is he turning into a horse? Look at that. It's like he's stretching his lower jaw to be as displeased looking as possible.
Of course he's displeased.
Yeah.
He displeases everybody. He was probably around when Stalin was fucking around, so he couldn't smile.
Huh.
Stalin's like, you smile? We'll laugh for you.
Yeah. Well, like the way he walks, people are always like, why does he walk that way? He always has I think his left arm straight,
Oh, it's an old KGB walk.
Yep. Yeah, it's he was trained to walk like that, so that way he will always have one arm at the ready to pull a gun if need be. So even in mid-stride, you go boop, gun. So.
Yep, it's the old KGB walk. So yeah, that's what he's used to doing.
Mm-hmm. Hey, maybe he's packing. Who knows?
He knows a lot. He's probably got a gun. Who knows?
Yeah, and you've seen that picture of what allegedly might be him, back in the day when he was a KGB agent. Remember that picture with the kids or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, before we move into Burst and Deaths, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most?
Yeah. The ESPs when Lance Armstrong got an award.
Oh yeah.
He labeled him a drug cheat. Wow.
I found interesting the first banknotes in Europe.
That's pretty cool.
Also, Operation Sea Lion.
Sea Lion?
Yeah, when Hitler was planning to attack
Britain. Yes, it's true. Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
that's something on this day.
Yeah. Well, the way he would have done it, because remember, Higgins boats were a relatively new technology, and we only had that. When it came to seaborne invasions, they were still doing it more or less the same way as they did it, for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and they just come up in rowboats. A purpose-built seaborne invasion craft had not really existed until the Higgins. So, yeah. So it's all about the old ways. So theoretically, they would not have been able to do that because I saw a whole video about it a while ago, so I don't even know how to find it to link it in the underbar or anything right now. But I would advise searching for it because it's really interesting. Because if Germany had done an invasion, it probably would have most likely not succeeded. And had they made a beachhead and established one, it would not have lasted for long. Because then now you have to worry about the supplies. And, the Battle of Britain wasn't going so well. Our involvement, or our inevitable involvement, it wouldn't have lasted. Even if he had gotten a good little foothold, it wouldn't have lasted. So, yeah. Anyway, any articles that you thought were cool?
No, I just, both of those were good topics that you're just talking about. I agree with those.
The first rear admiral in the U.S. Navy, that's interesting. Anyway, moving on in the burst, starting us off in the year 1821, we have Mary Baker Eddy, was an American founder of the religious movement Christian Science and Health, born in Bow, New Hampshire, and dying in 1910. And then we have Roald Amundsen, hey, I remember this guy. Born on this date in 1872, a Norwegian polar explorer who led the first expedition to the South Pole, born in Borge, Olstefold, Norway, dying in 1928. Yeah. And then we have, actually no, we're doing 2x2 in births and deaths, that's right. So your turn, sir.
In 1907, Orville Redenbacher, American popcorn maggot Orville Redenbacher gourmet popping corn. Born in Brazil, Indiana. That place was real?
What?
Brazil, Indiana.
Man, so when they say you're going to Brazil, they don't mean South America, they mean Indiana. Because who would want to go to Indiana?
But damn, look at Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah, and he was the pitch man. I think his picture's still on the label.
He kind of has that question mark guy vibe to him. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah.
The big old bow tie and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Matt Lesko?
I think so. The guy who's like always like, you know, oh blah blah, get free money from the government, you know. He had those commercials in the '90s. He was borderline psychotic.
Yeah, Matthew Lesko.
Okay.
Just like the fucking Riddler.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, in 1911, Ginger Rogers, American vaudeville stage and screen dancer, singer, top hat, and Academy Award-winning actress Kitty Foyle stage door, born in Independence, Missouri. Man, those towns sound like they're dead.
Yeah. Her real name was Virginia McMath, I believe. Ginger Rogers was probably her stage name.
Yep, Virginia McCaff.
Who else was born on this date? Scroll. 1942, Margaret Smith Court, an Australian tennis player. 1970 Grand Slam, 24 Grand Slam singles titles. She was born in Albury, New South Wales. Still alive today. So. Then 1943, Jimmy Johnson, a U.S. NFL coach. National Championship, University of Miami, 1987. Super Bowl of 1992. The 93 Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins, born in Port Arthur, Texas. What a spread of employment.
Yeah.
Jeez. And I see we are joined by Sir Dip Potato Chip. Welcome to the show.
Oh.
Anyway,
Also,
Mr. Sohan, your turn.
1958, Michael Flatley, Irish-American dancer, choreographer, river dance, Lord of the Dance, flute player, and filmmaker, born in Chicago, Illinois.
Riverdance. Have you seen that skit on Robot Chicken where Darth Vader was doing the river dance? He was the Lord of the Sith and became the Lord of the Dance. Yeah.
Yes. 1963, Michael Persson, Swedish tennis star. 1986, French Open finalist, born in Malmo, Sweden.
Interesting. Now, Mr. Dip, if you would like to participate, you're welcome to. We are reading directly from the source. Why did this pop up? Move this over here. We are reading directly of the source. It is in TDH script. I will ping you right now so you can see it. Mention. So we are reading from today's famous birthdays, and then from there we're going to go into deaths. If you wish to participate, you don't have to. You're welcome to. You're welcome to sit and watch if you wish.
Sounds good.
All right. Would you like to participate?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I will give you the next two in bursts. We are reading specifically the highlighted parts, the black square ones. So we are in 1964.
All right. Oh shit! Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. 1964. Miguel Indurain, Spanish cyclist, Tour de France winner in 1991 and 95, born in Zalava, Spain.
Okay. And then you also get a bit of a scroll, but 1979 too.
1979, Kim Road, American double trap and skeet shooter. Olympic gold, 1996, 2004, and 2012. Born in Whittier, California.
I know where Whittier's at.
Yeah.
Not far.
Yeah, our neighbors.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, you got a radio voice there, I gotta tell you.
Yeah. Gotta get you a better mic though. It's a little too sensitive. It's picking up every stroke of wind over there. So, whose turn was it?
Me.
All right, well,
19. We're going to deaths now.
moving on to deaths.
In 1557, Anne of Cleves, Queen of England, 1539 to 1940. 1540. Fourth wife of Henry VIII dies, most likely of cancer at 41. I don't want to be the one to say it, but she got lucky.
Yeah, she did. I was going to say Henry VIII, oof. And,
She died lucky.
yeah, she did. Like, you know, when cancer is what you call lucky, then you know the situation is brutal. But, like...
When it comes to Henry VIII, Anne Boleyn got beheaded.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 got beheaded, 2 got imprisoned in the Tower of London. Wasn't his first wife imprisoned and, you know, on
I
charges of,
think so.
like, adultery and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, she got lucky. Well,
Yeah.
1594, Thomas Kidd, English dramatist, the Spanish tragedy, dies at 35.
Dang,
I
that's
wondered
young.
did he drag out to death or he just straight up died?
I don't know.
Because he's a dramatic. Let's know he's a dramatist.
Yeah. Dramatic pause. We'll give the next 2 to Mr. Dip once again. Give him some airtime.
1882,
You got a good one.
Mary Todd Lincoln, American wife of Abraham Lincoln and U.S. First Lady from 1861 to 65. Died of a stroke at 63.
Dang. Yep.
1915, Ellen White, American co-founder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, dies at 87.
Ah.
Well, there's a look to kill.
Jeez.
Wow.
Thank God she's not looking at the camera, but whatever's up there ain't gonna survive for too much longer. So, moving on up into 1960, we have Albert Kesselring. He was a German general during World War II, the commander-in-chief of South and West, dying of a heart attack at the age of 74. And then we lost John F. Kennedy Jr. in 99. We reported on this earlier, right?
Plane crash.
Yeah. U.S. Magazine publisher George, lawyer and son of JFK, dies in a plane crash at the age of 38.
Well, at least he wasn't shot like the other Kennedys.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say he dodged a bullet, so
This bullet was a plane.
yes, it was a bigger bullet, you know.
Okay, 2016, Nate Dermott, American Baseball Hall of Fame forward, 7-time NBA All-Star, dies of leukemia at 74.
Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's that old.
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, 2017, George A. Romero, American Canadian filmmaker, father of the zombie films, Night of the Living Dead, dies at 77.
Oh God, we lost him. Now the zombies, you know what to do, lest he rises again. Now they have a strategist. God help us.
They elected him as president of the zombies.
President of the zombies. For his first act, he will.
Big brains.
Yep. And that concludes the show. Once again, check the underbar, the description for any links that you may find interesting, which also includes
Show in TV on Twitch.
and everything Omni Coalition. For your dose of Past Events Daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific Time.
12 Central.
For all of you and all of us, I am A.O. Xander.
Meet Cleaver.
Smoking Thunderclap.
I'm a potato chip.
That you are. And we also had the Muffin Man earlier, so thank you, Muffin Man, for joining us. And, of course, you, the viewer, are you. And until you, the viewer, see us tomorrow, do not forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. And until then, toodles. Let's go, Brandon.